you notice through the force that there is somebody who has basically somebody who's harboring ill intentions towards you and Wartooz.
Oh, okay.
Try to. That's all. That's all you get right now.
Well, I want to look around.
I know you want to, but you'll get there. So Wartooz, you are brought out, and they drag off the Kalish, and the fight guy's like trying to. It's like you did very good, man. It was a good fight. Trapmaster's pretty deadly.
I want to have like one of those, like one of your game moments, pretty much like, but I'm deadlier, but no.
What's up?
No, I said that I want to have like one of the game moments you had. It's like just say I'm deadlier, but I'm not.
Silvers, your little like cashier ticket sort of glows and activates, and it says, "You won! You won!"
Cool. How much?
105,000.
So sad. I'm gonna have to steal all that money from you guys.
How much from that is yours? One.
So
70.
5,000 times 7.
So
35k.
I get 69,300 if you go with the 2/3, and then you get the rest. So yeah, it's pretty much 30,700, stuff like that. No, wait,
30,500.
Double check.
All right.
Yeah, so it's 35,000.
Yeah.
Azorath, anything on your plate?
Nice.
Or do you just like sit there in quiet contemplation? You're like, I could kill all my enemies with this gun.
I don't assume there's a shooting range somewhere nearby.
Oh no, there's
For testing and such, not execution.
You go to this gangster's eye, they're like, yeah, we got some cops just lined up in the back. I'll say like there's a like a security company, kind of nefarious one, but they're like, yeah, they'd be able to let you use one of their courses. They say 500 credits. You can use it however long you want, no problem.
I have 500 credits anymore.
Do you? Oh, yeah, you spent a bunch of money.
Actually, I do have enough for it, but still. I was a bit worried there for a second, but alright.
And they say, like, we'll put you in the registry, you can come whenever you want.
Ah, much obliged. Anyways, I'm gonna test out a few things that I can shoot with this thing.
Gotcha.
See how much extra damage they do and such.
Yeah. Instantly, you kind of draw attention. A couple of people are like, whoa, is that an actual shatter rifle? I'm totally about to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh. Like, I've never seen one in the flesh. Usually I just heard rumors. I mean, you don't. Funnily enough, you actually don't usually see Verpine, using them. I heard it was more of something you'd find with Mandalorians, but that's really cool, man. What are you gonna use it on?
Anything that threatens me.
Who's the lucky target?
At the moment, anything you have lined up. Probably the wall behind it, and maybe even the building's wall behind that as well.
Wait, you're telling me you're not like an assassin? You're not crafting this for somebody?
No, it's homemade, myself. Gonna use
it. It's almost kind of sad, but alright. I guess that's cool. Cool. Alright, so you continue testing and modifying this. And It's everything your heart and the Queen Mother told you it would be. Drask, you make it to Quello's palace. It's way more ostentatious than the Jade Gundark Casino was.
Well,
And so many more slave girls and guys than ever you saw earlier. He has, much like Jabba has, the party chamber with the slab. His is like 5 times that size. And Quello is there along with Vash and one other guy. He's a Deveronian, and he's dressed in kind of like just mercenary armor. And Quello is just like, he says it in Huttese, but he basically does like Drask, my boy, like the
Drask, my boy.
exactly. It's like the deleted scene from New Hope. And there is a protocol droid nearby him who does all the translation. He says, I was like, so you have come to wish me welcome to this horrible, barely livable refuge that I must now live in.
It looks quite livable to me, Quello, I have to say. But
There are only 10 pools, Drask. 10. It is like I am a poor person like you. But it means so much to me that you have come and and brought me a housewarming gift. That is what Vash told me you were coming to do. Everybody from the executive outcomes is so nice to remember. Good old Quello.
Well, you were one of our more memorable employers, and you stuck to your word, so...
Yes. A Hutt is only as good as his word. That is always what I tell my slaves. I tell them I can never promise them I will free them because I will never be able to keep that promise.
See, on Trandosha, we don't call them slaves, we call them the prisoners with jobs.
No, I like slaves. It's kind of our thing.
It's kind of our thing. Yeah.
So, what is this gift you have for me?
Well, as you are probably aware, I know you're a man who's in the know. We do have some contacts in the Rebel Alliance.
Ah, those upstarts. I heard the most. I said, did you hear about what happened on Scarif?
Yes, I did. I did. I did tell them that Scarif was a tough nut to crack, but no one ever listens to Drask. And as far as I'm concerned, when you stop taking Drask's advice, you throw yourself under the bus. So
such a shame. Is there even still a Rebel Alliance? I would think they'd be hiding behind their mother's skirts at this point.
I'm sure there's some skirt hiding going on, but they're still about. They're... The more the Empire tightens the grip, the more systems slip through their fingers,
+1 inspiration point. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Alright, sorry. Just had to be like a computer and do a couple things all at once today. Herp. Okay, so Quello kind of, looks quizzical and he's just like, so, this is a gift from the Rebel Alliance or a gift from you, Drask?
It's a gift from me, but, you could say I'm re-gifting from the Rebel Alliance. One of my contacts in the Alliance has told me that the Empire has been running some undercover ops on your lovely planet here. Or is it a moon?
Moon.
It's a moon.
Moon?
Smuggler's Moon.
Smuggler's Moon. Yeah, so I've been hearing that they've got a hidden operations base here on Nar Shaddaa. They've been running covert ops.
What? He does the angry, bark. It's like, covert operations on Nar Shaddaa? We thought that the Imperials would leave us alone after we dealt with their fleet. This is very distressing.
Well,
My stomachs.
when they're done with the rebels, they probably will be coming for you next. Let's be realistic. You know what they're like. They can't just let an honest businessman make a living in the galaxy. They're just ruthless.
And double so for the dishonest ones.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know any dishonest businessmen, though.
You are too kind, Draft. So, you will provide me with this location.
Of course. Of course.
Very good. I find that given everything that has happened on Anchor Station, my forces are stretched a bit thin. My poor friend Scaringo, he has developed such a bad habit with spice. It is almost so sad, and I almost want to bring him to rehab, but it is such a good measure to make sure he remains loyal. Would you be willing to help out an old friend in destroying this base and killing all the Imperials? Perhaps bringing me one of them for questions.
I might be able to. It could be a little bit tricky. My crew's quite busy doing their own things on Nar Shaddaa. The two of them they're just pit fighting addicts. What can I say? And the other one just loves tinkering with droids. So I'm pretty much out here on my own, as you can tell. But
Correction, you do not know that we're in the arena.
Yeah, I was about to say.
yeah, but Dras can come to the logical conclusion. Really, I mean.
I
Where
think
else
you
is it
guys
gonna be?
did say something about the
You
Queen
probably
at one
did.
point.
No, we said that
No?
we're gonna run to the
The
casino.
casino. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What?
Okay, well they're gambling
Relax.
addicts. Then.
Yeah. They're gambling addicts.
The Zeltron fuckboy and the Dremel Grievous fanboy.
Fuck you.
They're in the casino.
And he probably knows where we are because we were there before you.
Also that.
Well. Are you asking me to sweeten the pot, Drask?
I'm really more just asking for a bit of backup, really.
Well, that is why I believe, you should meet one of my associates. You have met Vash, my head of security. He can run support for this, but this other fellow here, this Deveronian, his name is Jay. He is one of my other trusted mercenaries. He has just come back from an unfortunate failed attempt at doing legitimate security practice. The Emperor did not like his military company trying to infringe on their security procedures.
Yes, they do that.
I believe Jay could assist you in this mission. Could provide combat support, those sorts of details, I guess.
Well, I probably need all the help I can get. The special operatives they have there are not exactly going to be a pushover, but...
Of course.
Yeah.
But I must use the tiniest finger I have, and as you see, my fingers are grotesquely large sometimes. I cannot have it be seen that I, Quello, was the exact party to destroy their base. That would cause too much friction.
Of course. Yeah, I understand that.
Perhaps I can have some of my men steal from Jabba or one of the other huts. They could steal a bomb and then all you would be responsible for is delivering that bomb to an area in the base where it would cause the maximum amount of damage. The base seems to be the main target.
That would be quite useful. Yes.
I will
Supply.
also send out my agents that are available. We can see if we can track some of their operatives. It might be easier to catch one of them when they are alone rather than attacking them when they are nesting.
That's a good idea. Yeah, if we can bring one of them in, they might be able to get us access to the building security systems and whatnot.
Yes, it is very good. It's all coming to plan. Very well. Chuba Umba J. Multiple Drask. And basically he says, Jay, you will report to Drask during this operation. Quello will say, Drask, you do look worn out. Go follow one of my attendants. They will see you cleaned up. You look like a poor person. It is displeasing. I will contact the rest of your group and have them meet you here. Hopefully by then we will get some more information on the base and on the people, on these foul Imperial scum who are mucking up the smugglers' move.
Alright, okay. Very well.
Very good. Alright. Jay just says, I'm gonna just wait for you here. I don't really care about you getting bathed or anything like that.
Alright then.
Cool. Alright, so you go off to get cleaned. Let me go over here. So, just over here. Back at that. Alright, cool. Wartooz and Silvers, while you guys are enjoying
Yes.
just ogling your pile of credits. So this is the first time I say you've reconnected since the fight, and Tanaka and Krieger are there as well.
Okay.
Krieger is very focused on the credits. He's like, that is quite a substantial amount. And Tanaka just looks a bit out of place, like some kind of soldier type amongst all these rich people.
Yeah, so
Did a good job there.
yes, it went surprisingly well
Great.
compared to last time, at least.
Someone so seems to not like us here.
I'm sure there are plenty of people who don't like us here after this fight.
Are you saying we're being watched, Silvers?
Yes. Well, that's what I felt.
Why don't we look around and see who it is? I can go up to the top area and get a better view.
Great, do that. And let's look around here, Wartooz.
Perception checks.
Nice. That is 26.
Very nice.
25 for me.
Also very nice. Wow. So you guys both not. I got no eyes on anything. But ooh, excuse me. Both of you guys see this guy and a girl dressed in kind of black, like black robes. Not robes. Black like. It's like kind of black stylish clothing. Like just trying to think of an example. Kind of similar to I say like Loki outfits that he wears. You know, that kind of style.
Okay.
All I'm hearing is Inquisitors.
It's like you say Loki, all I'm hearing is bad.
I'm feeling for Force sensitives. Or Force users.
It's yes, you feel the force within them.
Oh.
Also,
They
kind
are
of
fucking Inquisitors.
strange. It's not exactly like what you've because you felt other Jedi. You have felt Darksiders. This feels different.
Like they're in between.
You can ask them.
Oh wow, yeah. I don't know.
Just to clarify, since we reconnected with the fight, does that mean that they healed me up after the fight?
Yes. You are healed.
Yeah, I say to Wartooz. You see the guys in back, they're
Yeah.
Force users.
I mean, they're dressing it up a bit like you, so...
But I'm much more stylish.
Only you two
That's-
guys.
Yeah, keep saying that.
So I don't feel like they belong to the dark side.
No.
But I felt like they wanted harm to us.
Yes, that's still true.
Okay. I don't know. Should we speak to them?
We could. Yeah, we should probably tell Krieger first.
Well, tell me what, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just so many credits. It's been a rough couple of months.
We know who's watching us.
And they're Force users.
So we kill them?
No. We
And-
should see what they want first.
Yeah.
Whoa. That idea. My experience, any sort of force weirdo mumbo jumbo, you distract them, and then you get the drop on them, and then you slide a vibro blade right into the spine. Cures the situation real quickly. I was thinking of exactly how to do it to Silver. Just standard. No offense,
Well,
Silvers.
You won't
I've
get
had-
a chance anyway.
Mandalorians and Jedi don't play nice generally. There was a whole
Then-
thing where Dooku murdered like a bunch of us.
Yeah, then that's probably the reason why you should keep an eye on us a bit behind them.
If I see them trying something, I'm gonna do the whole vibro spine thing.
Don't be too.
This is
jumpy, though.
Nar Shaddaa. They could be bounty hunters. They could just be psychopaths. They could be Inquisitor, Inquisitor acolytes or something like that, you know?
Well, there are no Darksiders. That's for
So
sure.
what? That means nothing to me. They have the Force. That's enough of a threat.
Or they're just like Silver.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be able to tell if they were friendlies?
You never know.
Yeah. Well, they don't like us much, but it doesn't mean they want us dead.
You're right. Maybe you should just give them a chance to know you before they slide a vibro sword into your gut.
True.
Yeah, before
This
we
is
go to
why I
talk to
wear
them,
full armor all the time. Don't trust people, especially on the Smuggler's Moon.
Okay.
before we
get
go
it.
over to them,
No, I mean you asked me my thoughts. These are my thoughts. So
Yeah.
Wartooz goes up and just walks over to them.
no, I'm saying
Oh.
that before we walk up to them, I'm going to just like get close to Silvers, just whisper. And
Yeah,
ask
and
if
Tunaka could, like, does she has a, like, sniper rifle thingy?
Do you let her know that idea?
Hmm?
Do you kind of say that idea?
Yes.
She's like, I'm not gonna fire a sniper rifle in a crowded casino.
Okay.
Just saying.
But yeah,
Think-
so I'm going to
Mark.
whisper to Silvers.
Do you want me
Yes.
to cover? Do you want me? I mean, I can cover you guys and watch for if they try to do anything, or do you want me to go cover the exits? I feel kind of useless up here.
Cover us.
Okay. Good
Now,
luck.
Yes.
like I'm gonna ask Silvers
Yeah.
in a whisper now. Also, it's like not supposed to be heard by anyone else.
Not even Krieger.
No, not everyone, just two of us.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Just the two of us.
Oh my god! So,
Du-du-du.
were you able to finish the lightsaber?
Yes.
Do you have it with you?
Yes.
Could I stealthily take, like, that we exchange it?
I think we both have to roll stats
Yeah.
for that.
I'm just that's why I'm asking White
Yeah.
at that moment.
Yeah, you can do.
Okay.
So wait, so you're sneaking to do what?
To
Giving over his lightsaber.
Gotcha. Okay. So wait, Wartooz is giving his lightsaber to Silver.
No.
he's giving me the lightsaber
Gotcha. Okay.
since he still has it on him.
I
I don't know.
Oh,
Could the hidden movement talent
I
help anything or improve?
I
something?
rolled 19, so 25.
Okay, you're able to sneakily go like.
I'm just gonna see if I can sneakily accept it. Also,
Yeah.
shouldn't be a problem though. Need to find my shit. It's the. Oh. Yeah, I don't think it would be a problem. 26.
Very good.
Nice.
Krieger looks at both of you and he's like, "Do I need to get ready to shoot somebody?"
No.
All right. I'll be near you. And he sort of disappears into the crowd.
Alright.
Just so I have the stats for it. It's the same as Silvers have, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, what crystal did I use for his?
The red. And I think you just went with the regular one, since Ferricran was the stun one.
So you get +1 attack on it. And yeah.
The damage for it is 2d8, or?
Yeah.
And what is it? It's the slash energy, or?
It's slash, yeah. And energy too.
Yeah, so that's done.
Cool. Give me just a second. I had to brush up on something. Alright. Ba-ra-ba-ba-ba. Okay. So do you guys try to approach them, or do you just wait?
I guess approach them.
Yeah.
It's better to do that when there's a ton of people around, so they don't want to do anything reckless.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, you see the girl. And they kind of look like they could be brother, sister, family, resemblance, kind of, something like that.
Can we perception to see what race and such they are, or information?
Humans? I will say humans, yeah.
Okay.
Make some stuff easy for you.
Too many goddamn humans in this galaxy.
Racist.
Yep. So she says, "Hello, Silvers and Wartooz."
Well, looks like you know more than we do. Like our names, and we don't know yours.
Blah, blah, blah. We are the Latharan.
So
I
you are
hope that
one
you-
person.
No, my brother is just being quiet right now.
Okay.
All of this noise is distracting to it. It distracts our connection. We are glad that you have approached us. This means that there's potentially a non-violent solution to our problem.
That's an option, yes.
You and the others in your group have many bounties and death marks on your head. Many people are willing to pay a lot of credits for you to be taken in. If you would like to complete this transaction non-violently, that would be very good. All you would need to do is put your hands in these binders and then come with us. We promise no harm will come to you while you are under protection.
That doesn't sound very pleasing at all.
No, I don't think that is an option.
The credits will go a long way to helping us. And by helping us, we will help the galaxy.
There's a lot of lunatics that thinks the same.
Yeah.
We are no lunatics. The people we help have been around for a long time. They know what the galaxy truly needs is unity and healing. We cannot do anything against you now if you do not wish to come with us. Not while we are under the protection of the Hutt. It is most displeasing that you choose to rely on such an individual. They are nothing but greedy and without morals.
Think they
Well, we don't like getting imprisoned, so we can't really help you out there.
It is understandable. So many people don't realize the blessing of letting go. Perhaps there is an alternative. Instead of turning you into the people who have put out a bounty, you could join the rest of the Latharum and live in unity and bliss. It's a great life.
Yes, they are pretty connected, like the Killer Kai mines.
Somebody's paying attention. Your character should not know that.
No. It's the problem with knowing things.
Thank you, though. I'm glad. I was trying to be subtle about it, but
Something about monotone.
I didn't say, please join the hive. It's great.
It's just monotone.
I know. Well, it's, you know, you gotta play to the audience, you know.
I don't know if that is really that much better.
I don't want to join a cult at this moment, thank you very much.
The Latharum are not a cult. All they wish to do is bring unity and peace to the galaxy. Can you say that the galaxy is truly in the right place?
The Emperor is saying exactly the same thing.
The Emperor is a very bad man. He misuses his connection and his power. If only he would join us, the galaxy would have a chance at redemption.
I think we are
all the while
done
they're
here.
doing that eerie smile too. It's just really weird. The brother finally chimes in. He says, "So you're not going to come quiet."
No.
No.
Very well. We will be patient and we will wait. And they basically turn to walk away.
Can we signal Krieger to do his stabby stab thing?
Sure. You actually notice him like sort of appear out of nowhere next to the brother. And he just kind of like looks at you, and do you give him the signal?
I mean, it would be probably better to get rid of them if they're just gonna try to wait and capture us later on.
Yeah.
That's
Yes
how
or no?
Yes.
Okay. And for a second, I thought it was going to be a boring day. Wow, Krieger got 18 and 19. So basically, like, just super vicious, cold-blooded style. Krieger with his left hand grabs the guy around the neck, and it's the basically Republic Commando vibroblade thing comes out of his gauntlet,
Wow.
and he just right into the back of the guy's head, and the guy just goes like, and then Krieger, just as quickly goes, and sort of melts back into the crowd. The girl screams, and it's just like this explosion of force energy. She puts out both of her hands and sends everybody pretty much around you guys is flying off in like an explosion, and you guys are just knocked off your feet. Krieger's knocked off his feet. Tanaka's like, holy shit, and then you kind of hear her running. When you guys recover, the girl is gone, and security forces are coming your way. And so Krieger's like, guys, can we explain this to Quello? Are we gonna be cool? This is looking bad.
Yeah, we can explain it.
Yeah.
All right.
Just bring the body with us.
Cool. He just grabs the body by the cuff of the jacket and just puts up his hands like, hey, I'm with them. Relax. And the guards are like, what is the meaning of this?
Someone was trying to bring us in while being under Quello's protection also.
Well, you're not supposed to kill people in the middle of the casino. You're supposed to do it in a back room like everybody else does.
I'm sorry. It was either now or never. Can't be too careful when we're on a very important assignment for Quello.
Well, do you want me to get rid of the body for you?
No, I think that it will be good to show it for him and have it examined.
Alright. Speaking of my master, he has actually sent a message out to contact you and the rest of your group. You are the executive outcomes, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Then yes, you should head to his palace immediately. And Krieger's like, fine by me, and he just like hoofs the body over his shoulder and starts walking.
All right. I keep now really my force senses up because I'm pretty sure she.
You just feel this like
Some-
backlash of anger, just like a loathsome, furious anger. The dark side wasn't really on her before. It is definitely on her now.
That's
But
very
it's
good,
more
I
that like knee-jerk, just violent reaction, like uncontrolled. Alright.
Just while we walk, can we look what the guy has on him?
Okay. He has a sword, a blaster, binder cuffs, a couple of like weird vials, and a comlink as well. And you notice you notice like weird kind of growths on his hands. Growths on his hands and around his eyes. Almost like chitinous sort of growths. Krieger just kind of looks at you and he's like, see anything interesting?
What kind of sword does he have?
Oh, it's Vibroblade.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the feeling that he was probably more of a force user than he was a straight up fighter.
So the cuffs is something will be useful in the future, so I'm gonna grab that. I think that Azorath would really like the vials, so can experiment with that or look into what that is.
Do I feel the force from the vials?
Force.
No, nothing like that.
Maybe the
Okay.
sword is made of Sith alchemy.
These guys were not Sith.
Doesn't mean they.
You're right. I'm just making sure that people know. Alright, sorry, I'll get right back to you guys. I just have to finish this one. Alright.
And the comlink should be still linked to her, so we can probably find where she is if we backtrack something.
But maybe she isn't so stupid and just throw away her comlink.
But maybe she needs a comlink to contact the rest of the people.
Maybe they can. She cannot do it through the force. Who knows?
Drask, after a luxurious bath is drawn for you, while you're still relaxing. Are you back, by the way?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Several attendant ladies are brought to you. They're all wearing silk robes. And they're like, Quello wished us to be on hand in case you wanted to relax during your small downtime.
Oh my.
They are all tens.
They got all tens. What species are they?
God, yeah, I knew you were gonna do that too. All right.
There's one of every species.
Off human, Twi'lek, and what the hell? Let's throw in a. So not a furry. That's not gonna work. A Zagarian.
Which
And
one's
not
that?
not the Clone Wars Zagarians. There's older school.
Which one's the Zagarian?
They were in the Clone Wars. They're kind of feline-esque, but that's not the original ones too. The original ones looked better. They might not be your style, but just to throw in something interesting. Imagine a much more lovely-looking lady version of this. kind of Klingon-esque, I guess you would say.
Let's have a look. Ugh.
Horny.
So this looks like a Zabrak kind of looking,
Yeah.
almost. Okay.
I see elf with a lot of with chin horns and lots of horns.
Sorry, ladies, I'm already spoken for.
Wow. No inspiration point. I was just curious. All right. So you get cleaned up. There are several nice vestments available for you. And your armor was cleaned up as well. Okay, polish.
Yeah, I forgot I had that cool Matrix armor as well.
Now, if only the female only have a lightsaber, then it would be perfect.
No, if I had just sent a female dressed as Bess, he would have been done.
I meant more with the other one,
Oh, the chick with the lightsaber?
the hive mind girl.
What about her?
I'm just saying that hopefully she has a lightsaber because trophies.
You'd have to kill her first. Alright, so... Trying to...
We're gonna make Quello really happy if we kill a force-sensitive lightsaber user.
Alright, give me just a second. We're just waiting on one little thing, and then we can progress.
Backdoor dealings.
Backdoor dealings, bro. I'm trying to come up with some better ones for you. I think I need to look at some details. Some of the stuff it's easier than others. Alright. So Wartooz and Silvers and Kriegers and Tanaka. You guys get back to the palace, and they do sort of say, you know, they look at Krieger and Tanaka, and they're like, and Vash is like, we don't really know them, so one of you can drag that body in if you want, or you can keep it outside. Was that the person you killed?
I'll let Krieger answer that.
Oh yeah. No, I killed him. Straight up.
Quello probably does know Krieger though, doesn't he?
I mean, he should.
Yeah, because we met him on like a station or whatever it was called.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they are associates.
Well, I mean, technically we're not associates.
No, you're associates to Quello.
Okay, that's good. I'm not complaining.
No,
Do you
I mean
think he
you
would
guys
give you
have done.
that,
I think you guys have done more jobs for Quello than you've done for the.
Yeah.
No, we did way more for the rebels. We only did like
No.
one job for Quello.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
We did.
But I
two.
mean, you-
We have given him quite a bit of information also, and we have done for Scaringo.
Yeah, that's to say.
Associated with Quello.
Some people have betrayed rebels to Quello.
Certain people may have thrown certain other people who were not very good at naming ships under the bus.
That doesn't mean they deserve to be thrown under the bus, Drask. Okay. So, do you guys try to get Krieger in, or do you let him and Tanaka kept to the side?
I mean, if they are gonna be annoying about it, then we should just have Krieger and Tanaka go back to the ship with the things we got from the dune.
Okay. And leave the body here?
And then I'll drag in the body.
Okay. Cool. Krieger's like, roger that. Come on, rebel.
The cuffs and the comlink is something I'll keep with.
Okay.
Why do
So,
we keep on
you guys
collecting
see-
strays? Does anyone know the answer to this question?
Hmm?
Why do we keep on collecting strays?
So, Drask in the throne room, as you come back, you notice a very nice chair, like made out of Wookiee pelts and other things, has been dragged out for you. It's not on the same level as the dais, but it's a nice little gesture. And there's an attendant person just sort of bowing their head and gesturing to the chair.
Quello really likes Drask, and I'm actually slightly suspicious of how much he likes Drask. Drask has never been this popular with anyone before in his life. What the fuck's going on?
He wants your booty.
Well, it's a very nice booty, but you can't have it. But I will have the chair.
Wow.
I have to keep track of something that I don't usually have to keep track of. Okay.
This boy should have a code GM.
Oh yeah. Let me just pull one of those out of my butt. Nobody wants to just be a co-DM, dude. Like if you watch those shows, like they have a little gopher. Pay that guy something. Okay. One second. Alright, so you guys come in to the throne room, Wartooz and Silvers. And you're dragging this body, and there's a bit of blood that smears along because you're dragging it instead of like putting it over your shoulder. And Quello is just like, "Oh, Wartooz and Silvers." He's just like, "Blood, and then the droid's like, "The illustrious Quello was wondering why you were dragging blood and a corpse through his chambers."
Because this was someone who tried to kill us, or wanted to do us harm.
Quello just
Are you sure about that?
looks at you and looks at the corpse. He says, "So what?"
If he succeeded, we couldn't have done the job for you.
Well, you guys are mercenaries and cutthroats. Of course people try to kill you. I don't see what it has to really do with me.
Quello gives 0 fucks. He's just not bothered. This is pretty funny.
That's still no excuse for dragging blood all.
You should examine his corpse.
Ah, so you need something from. Is that what you want?
He spoke very distantly of our universe. How everything would be well if everyone just joined them.
You guys, Silvers and Wartooz, you guys noticed a Deveronian come and basically drag up the guy's head and sort of scan it with his gauntlet. And then he basically talks to Vash, and then Vash pulls, has like a droid kind of show a little hologram. He says, "He's called the Lithirum brother. Apparently there's something called joiners, bounty hunters." Yeah. So, looks like you guys have been noticed on Arshada, which is... You guys know you have bounties, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a bounty hunter you killed. Great. Good for you guys. Can we take the corpse out of the palace chambers now?
I guess.
You should see if you can do a medical examination of the body.
For what? These guys are a bunch of weirdos. They think that bugs should be the, ruling species of the galaxy.
But there were more than one here. And
Yeah,
what says...
They're not bugs. They're humans.
Yeah,
These are
joiners.
No shit, Sherlock.
This is a deeply unnatural state of mind.
There's some sort of chemical mumbo jumbo. It's really weird. They don't usually pop up. These guys, though, they use their connection to the hive or something. It just makes them. It made them past tense decent bounty hunters. So they've been on Narshada for a bit. So I'm sure they just saw you guys and decided to take a shot, and they lost.
Look,
Well, one of them is
Wars,
still alive.
All right. Well, if she shows up on the casino footage, security footage, we'll put out a hit for her as a gesture, if you don't mind, my master. And Quello says, "Sure, we will we will look for her."
I would highly suggest doing a full autopsy on the body. Just like the Clone Wars, Drask was a cop on Trandosha, so he...
Oh my god.
Yeah!
And he just pulls out his freaking shades. Definitely want to do a full examination. This guy's a weirdo.
CSI Trandosha.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Fuck,
Way
dude,
down in the field.
That's when Drask is ready to
for my
retire.
meals.
So Drask gets freaking Gibbs.
Quello's
All right.
like, where did the who? Yeah, just come from.
Alright, so Quello does sigh. He says, "Very well, one of my people cut him to ribbons." And a droid comes out, picks up the corpse, and drags it off, while a mouse droid specialized in cleaning starts going and just and like wipes the blood trail.
So it doesn't work like a Roomba then? Just glides over the blood and wipes it up?
No, come on, don't want to be too fancy.
Wow.
It's like the Futurama droid after Bender throws the beer bottle. Look at it! Is it a human child cleaning it up? Let me double check real quick. Sorry guys, thanks for being patient. Just gotta figure this out. Thanks for making sure I know about my freaking spelling error. Okay. So, Quello says, 1, 2, 3. There are only 3 of you. Do you know where Azorath?
I get my com. Azorath, come in. So I get no answer.
Hold on. You'll probably get an answer. It's just we're trying to finish 2 things, and there's not 2 wild quills in the universe.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Well, by like universal law, I would have had to like have a showdown on top of a skyscraper with him. All right.
That's the mirror universe. Wild Quill with lots of facial hair.
Yeah. No, I like the altered carbon one, where basically me and my clone are. Is anybody interested in that?
I've not watched it.
But do you care about spoilers?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'll shut up. All right. I think right at this moment, you do not hear a reply. So, Quello just looks at you like, hmm?
Oh, I didn't hear.
Sorry, what did you say?
I didn't hear.
Oh, I was just saying you don't hear a reply from Azorath.
He doesn't seem to be picking up.
Hmm. Well, I'm sure he will turn up. He's a Verpine now. So, Drask, since you brought this to us, would you like to share what you have brought?
What are you talking about, the dead body? Or
No, the other thing, your gift to me. My
yes.
welcome home present.
oh yes, yeah, we've
How many times do I say I don't care about the body? It's another bounty hunter on Nar Shaddaa.
okay, yeah, all right, we're moving on. Forget about the body. Yeah, I've got a little job here for us that we need to attend to on Nar Shaddaa before we continue. So, not long after we landed, Hauser messaged me and said that the Empire is a covert ops base. That's my contact in the Alliance, by the way, Quello, just in case you're wondering. He told us.
You are very trusting, Drask. I have
Well,
heard of this human Hauser.
Yeah, he's a bit of a cunt, I know. He's not as trustworthy as you, Quello, but you know at least you.
Famous last words.
He's not as trustworthy as you, Quello. You know, he's.
All right. So Wartooz, Nevin, you can talk to him now. I'll say there was a little bit of delay.
And it's Raiden who was talking or calling.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. So you guys hear Azorath's voice.
No, it's text message.
Oh, it's
Okay.
okay. Put your text message in the roll 20 then.
Alright.
And guys, also just as a general thing, I don't know if I forgot this. Now that you're level
10.
you roll 2d6 for force points.
Oh. Well,
So you guys get a text message on your comm link.
That would have been good to know the first time when I used them.
I know.
You get a text message telling you you can roll
who's
2d6.
dying this time? Wow. What? Azorath is threatening us?
No, who's dying this time? I see.
Okay. It's all in the container. That's why you don't
Wow.
use text
Who's
messages.
ready to die?
That would be a real mix-up, wouldn't it?
But it could also be who is going to die.
Yeah. You don't want to talk to us? But no one is dying. Quello was requesting you in his throne room with all of us. Other.
Alright, be there in a few seconds.
Okay. I'll say like Quello's like, oh, forgive me. We should have drinks and hookahs. So he gets a round of drinks for you guys while you wait. I assume you tell him that Azorath is coming along.
Yeah, I'll tell him that, but I'm not going to drink anything.
What's up, Dress?
Drask's abstaining.
What?
Afraid of something that happened before this?
No.
So it's not about that one time you had the major hangover and totally fucked up several times?
No, Drask's embracing religion, so he's abstaining from.
Mhm.
Quello almost does a spit take at that point, like one of those frogs he ate like an hour ago, like flies out of his gullet. it literally goes ribbit.
Knocks over his massive hooker pipe, and it's like, what the? Just my book.
Religion.
But when I say Draft's embracing religion, he's just trying
I mean,
to become.
abstinence.
No, he's trying to
Forget
become.
the word.
He's trying to become like a better follower of the scorekeeper, and he doesn't want to dull his senses using alcohol or narcotics.
You became quite lame, Drask.
Oh.
Well, you know, we can't just go around shagging everything with legs, can we? So.
Yes. Okay.
Wow, good
I mean,
comeback.
that's literally what
You can if you try harder.
Jask has been singed. Like
a week ago, Drat was trying to do the same.
no, Jask likes the illusion of doing that, but he's too loyal to Vest to actually follow through on.
Yeah.
Wow, if only he knew what Vest was doing. Jeez.
Yeah.
So many raves on Star Destroyers, man. Their tribal drum music. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Blurp, blurp, blurp. So the gang is all brought together. Quello looks at you, Azorath. He says, "Azorath, you know, the most technical and smart one. What happened? I tried to communicate with you about 10 minutes ago."
You did? Sorry, I must have missed that.
Deception!
Major fading to me.
Azorath was too busy fapping to answer the phone.
Also, roll at a disadvantage. Dark side points.
Disadvantage for
I
fapping.
was gonna say, I was debating if I would use a destiny point to that.
Wow.
You know, if you use a destiny point, that overrides. So you can use a destiny point if you choose.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna use a destiny point to override the. It's just that would just be unnecessary.
Alright.
I hear physical dices.
Yes.
He's like breaking out the big ones.
Yeah, big and big. I have about as much luck with physical as with the digital. So, +3. Right, 15. That would be a 7.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
So he just kind of gives you that look of, I know you lied to me.
Shrug.
But then he says, "Forgive the interruption, Drask. Please continue."
Oh yes. Now that we're all here and not engaging in creepy things on the ship alone.
Says the one who likes to.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure, you don't.
No, I don't. Okay.
Drask's Tinder app uses all of his Wi-Fi every month, like clockwork.
Yeah, Drask just needs to keep. That's why Drask has no money, because he keeps paying for.
He's buying the next level of.
Yeah, he's got like the next level unlimited data plan, so he could just browse.
Sir,
browse
wouldn't it just be
Tinder with
easier,
YouTube.
like, to call this girl up instead of to Tinder all the time? Shut up!
The Wi-Fi in space is really expensive. Like when you're in deep space, like the bandwidth is a motherfucker. Like it really is. So that's what
Also,
Josh
somehow, like, Time Warner Cable and all the shitty cable companies are still in existence.
Comcast.
Yeah. Alright, sorry. But continuing.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got some information from Hauser that the Empire is running a covert ops base on Nar Shaddaa, and being the good friend to Quello that I am, I decided to share that information with him. And he's asked if we'll maybe have a crack at getting rid of the kicking the imps off Nar Shaddaa, blowing them up basically. But Hauser's already said that if we do this for the Alliance, there's no cash. They're a bit
Alliance?
There's no cash if we do this for Quello, but the Alliance want us to get rid of the base as well, so they can operate a bit more freely on Nar Shaddaa. And they've said if we do this, it'll help with the eventual mission for getting our gear back, which, let's not forget, is the most important thing right now. So there's no pay from the Alliance, but it's going to help get our gear back from the Decimator. Right then,
So-
that's gone down well. When do we leave? Quello's going to help us. He's got this.
Yes, no. I will. I can have my people acquire. I was thinking we steal a bomb from Jabba. That way, when you guys blow up the place, people will think it was Jabba responsible and not me. This works very well for me and for you, because I figure a bomb much more easier to do instead of attacking, a group of Spec Ops Imperials. I don't know if Drask mentioned that. According to this intel, there is a squad of Imperial Special Forces.
Yes.
Ooh,
Although
try it,
Azorath
maybe.
could just make a bomb for us, potentially.
Depending on how big the bomb is and how big the explosion should be, and also how much destruction and or lethality it should be.
Well, I'll show the schematics for the building. This is how
we want to maximize lethality. That sounds.
Yes, we want maximum lethality. Basically, everyone should die, and the base should be a smoking crater. But it's not a huge base of operations. It's a civilian building. And it's not particularly well fortified or anything. Well, no more than any sort of civilian, privately secured building.
Acceptable casualties we're talking about here.
Well, ideally, everyone in the building should be dead.
Yes,
Whoa,
we're talking
whoa.
about people around as well.
Let me give general. I'm going to say it's an apartment building, so don't collapse the apartment building.
Well, you didn't say it was an apartment
I
building.
know. Well, I was doing very, and you were expanding a little too much. So that's why I was like, I'm going to put down some concrete details.
Well, I mean, we could just blow up the whole apartment building, really. I mean,
Yeah, there's always the potential, but
So you want
lives on Nar Shaddaa matter too.
not very much though, really. Let's be honest.
Is it
It
the floor
depends
you want
where they
destroyed,
live on Nar Shaddaa.
or do you want the room only destroyed?
Ideally, the room only, but let's not rule out the whole building.
How about just the entire floor
Alright.
instead? So just limit it to the room and then go into the whole floor instead of the whole building.
Yeah, we could do that. That's a good compromise. Let's just, collateral damage, restrict it to the floor rather than the whole building is a good compromise, I feel. Yes.
Alright.
The main point is that the Imperials are dead.
Yes.
That should be the takeaway.
That should
Yes.
not be too hard.
Very good.
Do you have any specialized equipment around here that I could probably borrow?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm gonna make some of my specialized, or rather something I have not made, but I have the plans drawn up for it, and remotely control the bombs into the building itself. Or into
This
that
intrigues
room,
me.
and take it out from there, without actually entering the building itself.
So you're creating a drone bomb.
Yes.
Not bad.
But alas for the days where my men would strangle an enemy in person.
That's also very fun.
Yes. I guess with modern technology, we lose some art of killing.
Yeah, but you can always go back to the old ways.
Yes.
But you can never go wrong with the Verpine Rifle.
I will say, I don't want it to look like a... I want this to look like they messed with the wrong Hutt. which they did, although it's not me that they messed with. It doesn't. It should look
They
like an
messed with
angry
the Hutts,
reaction.
but not you.
Yes, very good. Yes, I don't
That's
want.
easy.
I don't want. As much fun as the Imperial bounties on all your heads seems, I don't need any more Imperial frustrations. My
Yes, but
beloved
to have
anchor
one-
station has already been a great enough price. Silvers, you're quiet. You have no problem with this bombing attack. Wouldn't a melee warrior like yourself want to go in personal?
True, but you said they're the elite warriors from the Empire, so I think the bombing is fine.
Wow, Travis. So bad.
That's gonna be censored.
Yes,
I could make it
please,
10 times worse by linking something, but
Take out the
Wow.
Imperials with the drone of peace and just wipe them out. It'll be fine.
Yes, please censor that, and please no links. We don't want to. I don't need to be
The
banned
NSA
or
after
anything
us
like that.
for some reason.
It was just a joke. There's nothing funny about this, and there is nothing funny about terrorism. All right.
Never is.
I think this is a good stopping point. I will say, Quello will say, I will pay you 20,000 credits. As generous as this is as just a housewarming gift, I do know that mercenaries do need to eat. That's true, right, Jay? They need to eat. Yes. Okay. So yes, you consume food.
For the
So
moment.
Some of us more.
Yes.
we can rebuild him. We can make him completely general. All right. So yeah, I think that's a good stopping point.